to Parenting to Win. I'm your host, Clarinda McGrady. If you're new to this site, parentingtowin.com is your one-stop shop for all your parenting needs. Here, you'll find helpful tips and expert advice for all parents, no matter if you have kids in diapers or kids in dorms. Today we'll be speaking with education consultant Gregory Williams. Gregory operates a Georgia-based consulting firm where he develops and implements job skill programs, leadership programs, and life skill programs for college students and high schoolers. Today we'll be speaking with Gregory about how inappropriate use of social media can jeopardize the opportunity for young kids to be able to capitalize on career opportunities. Gregory, thank you for joining us here.
Thank you, and it's an honor to be on your show.
You know, today we've got such a buzz with Facebook and Twitter, and it's such an awesome tool to use, but also it can also be something that can hurt our youth as well.
Absolutely. Technology is a wonderful piece for our young people and families.
So some of the things that you deal with, I know that you help with job skills training and leadership training. What are some of the ways that you're seeing how social media, such as Facebook and Twitter, how it's coming to haunt the kids that use it?
Well, I think we've used it as a vehicle for becoming the VIP person in our world. When you look at television today, everything is commercialized.
Yes.
So it's a way for me to become that VIP, that MVP person in America.
Exactly. In regards to employers, I know, can you speak a little bit about some of the things that they do, the research that they do on potential candidates in regards to going back and looking at Facebook pages?
Absolutely. They want something that's not going to be a conflict of interest of their company. They want to have that modeled employer-employee relationship, but also they want to have that exemplary person that can actually uphold their company's standards.
Right. And what are some things that you're seeing with the youth that you work with? What are some things that you're seeing that they're doing that's jeopardizing those particular opportunities?
Well, they're using it, just like they said, social media. When they go out, they're using the vehicle of social media to be at parties, be in dorms, smoking, drinking, having a great time, having a casual conversation like they're in the homes or riding down the street in their cars.
Right. So needless to say, employers don't want to see them with their beer bottles laughing it up at a party, huh?
No, that would be a real bad thing for some companies.
Let me ask you a question. For a college student or a high schooler that has applied to a job, but maybe they were rejected because of a picture, is there anything they can do to go back and sort of plead their case with the company?
Well, the first thing I would do is I would go to my Facebook and tear down some of those negative things.
Right.
And when you look at human resources, the way they identify certain employees, I would reach out to one of them. I would make that phone call to see if I can actually have a revisit back with that interview process and just kind of explain the immaturity I was once in my life.
Right. So it is possible they can go back and redeem themselves.
Absolutely. Second chance is what America's all about.
Absolutely. Now, I have a question. What are some don'ts, if you had to give a few don'ts for your high schools that you work with and college kids in regards to not posting on Twitter or Facebook?
Well, I definitely wouldn't use it as, like I said, a vehicle to voice myself when I'm with my friends. You know, sometimes we take those social medias and we just kind of get caught up in just regular conversation. It should be really used to broaden who you are, explore who you are. So when someone goes to it, whether it be a company, family members across the board, they can feel the presence of that maturity coming out of that person.
So basically anything that you wouldn't maybe want your parents to see or some other person, authoritative figure, don't post it, huh?
No, keep it as a one-on-one conversation, and that's it.
You know, you mentioned something the other day, and I was having a conversation with you, that you teach the high schoolers and college kids that you work with that they are a walking resume.
Absolutely. Sometimes, you know, we think that paper is really the justification of who you are, but when you first wake up in the morning and you take that shower, that bath, and you walk outside your home, you're the resume. Everything from your clothing, the conversation you have, the friends that you're around, your approach to life, that's the resume within itself, and then you write it up, submit it, and then boom, it's a la.
Right. How can parents support their kids in this effort? What are some things that parents can do to support their kids in regards to their Facebook usage or Twitter pages?
Well, we have to first identify with our own personal responsibility to using it. It's kind of hard to ask a young person to go a certain route when your route is a little different as well.
Right.
You know, you are the voice, you are that vehicle, you're the first role model to a young person. So when you wake up in the morning, they're going to see you first. So if you explore the certain negative things out in life, what makes you think I won't? Exactly. So it's kind of hard to turn around and ask them to repeat the things that they didn't do at first.
Exactly. Okay. So also, so basically, so you're saying that the parents themselves, their Facebook and Twitter pages should be sort of squeaky clean as well.
Absolutely. I think they're trying to revisit and rekindle the things they didn't have growing up. So they use it as an approach to, I went out last night with my friends and had a casual conversation, and I took all the pictures of this, that, and the other, but they forgot the person behind them was doing some negative things, or the person in front of them were doing some negative things, and it posted.
Exactly. What about for the students? I know I've talked to some kids before, and they go, you know, it's okay if we go out, have a party, have fun, and I can post a picture for a day or two, but then I'll take it down. How does that work?
No, because once it goes up, it's there permanently. I don't care if you tear it down. I can go back into the computers and go into the increments and pull all that information. So no, once you post it, it's there for life.
Okay. But what about the kids that say, hey, that's discrimination? You know, what about the quality of work I can do for a company? Does that hold any argument or any grounds for rebuttal?
Well, it does, but once again, you have to make that conscious effort. You know, if someone's going to take the value of this person that's in front of them, they have to show those features, those qualities, and so a company has to value what they see first, but then when they meet you, that interview needs to be dead on it.
Gregory, before we leave, what is the one winning piece, takeaway piece that you can give parents that's watching today, what they can hold on to best support their kids in the efforts to using social media safely?
Well, I think when you look at social media and using it safely, you know, like I said before, we have to be conscientious of what we do as individuals, as adults, as role models, and we have to get into our kids' lives, not when something comes out negative, but when something is also positive. So social media is a great technology piece for everybody, but it also can harm a young person, you know, and further their lives.
Okay. Thank you so much, Greg, for being a guest today on Parenting to Win.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. And until next time, I'm Clorinda McGrady, reminding you that to raise your children to be champions makes you a winner every time.